Consistency is what keeps you going. It's kind of like bricklaying. Laying one brick might feel small and insignificant, but over time, that will build a house. And the act of consistency and being consistent is something that I believe can be misunderstood. As to me, consistency is not about working tirelessly and never missing a day. It's about the regularity, maintaining a steady pace, even if you miss a day or two. Hey guys, it's Trezor, where I make videos discussing, chatting, and talking about life and share my own personal experiences. I also sprinkle in a little bit of travel, some study with me's, and some read with me's as well. So if that matches your vibe, subscribe to join the club. Anyway, let's get back to the video. Missing a day doesn't erase or eliminate the progress that you have already made. What matters most is returning back to the pace, instead of letting a break stretch to weeks or even months, or even years actually. And consistency is flexible because there will be times where you need to take a rest. You need to take a break. There will be mistakes and there will be unavoidable life interruptions. But it's the return that's important. The decision to keep going, building momentum, and over time, you don't just build results, you build confidence in yourself, trust yourself, and change how you view and see yourself. You stop being someone who tries and become someone who shows up. To be truly effective, consistency relies on direction. And that direction comes from having a clear vision and goal. Without it, you can end up pouring so much energy into something that keeps you busy, but not bring you closer to where you want to be and what actually matters to you. And to be honest, we see consistency in our everyday lives. And that shows up through habits. Now hear me out here. Think about brushing your teeth. You don't usually debate whether or not you're going to brush your teeth. You kind of just do it. Twice a day without hesitation and without any thought. Now that's the power of habits. It turns effort into an automatic action. Almost like the autonomic system in the nervous system when we think about biology. And it's the same thing with eating. You don't see a burger and pause to yourself and say, should I put this burger in my mouth? No, you just eat it. You don't think about where to place the burger. You just put it in your mouth. And that's what habits do. It removes that need for that constant decision making. You just do it. And when those small automatic habits align with your vision or your goal, they can create long-term consistency. And of course, being consistent and consistency is not easy. And I can tell you that for a fact from my own personal experience. There are barriers to consistency, to being consistent, including distractions, boredom, and even your own doubt about what task or thing you're doing can play a role as well. And it's okay to metaphorically stumble and fall. Think about it like babies learning how to walk. They stumble, they fall, but that doesn't stop them. They get back up and keep trying until walking becomes natural to them. So don't beat yourself up when you stumble. Instead, hold yourself accountable and take ownership. Be honest and acknowledge that you've slipped. But stand back up and stand on your 10 toes, feet flat on the solid ground. Every stumble is part of the process, not a sign of failure. Another important factor for consistency is setting realistic expectations. Sometimes aiming for big, flashy goals can actually work against you. At first, having high expectations and big goals can feel motivating and empowering. But when the progress is slower than you had expected it to be, it can be very discouraging. Like for instance, when I started this YouTube channel, I had huge expectations, thinking I would get thousands of subscribers with hundreds of thousands of views in a few months. And guys, I was so humbled. I was humbled in all caps. And I also compared myself to other YouTubers who got almost overnight success. And at times it just felt frustrating, I can't lie. Especially when I didn't achieve the similar numbers or the similar results that other YouTubers achieved. And now my mindset has definitely changed. Right now, I am focusing on posting one video a week and just celebrating milestones. I think this is at least my 10th consistent video I've uploaded on this channel, so that's pretty good. And I've almost reached to 100 videos on this channel as well, which is pretty good as well. I never thought I would reach 100 videos, but I am almost there. And honestly, getting at least 20 views per video is also an amazing achievement for me. Like, I can't believe that there are at least 20 people watching my videos. Well, I assume you guys are watching my videos anyway. That just feels a bit surreal to me. Like, wow, people actually watch me. People are actually watching me talk. And I enjoy what I'm doing. And that's what just keeps me motivated. And by setting realistic goals and focusing on my own progress rather than comparing myself to others, I've made consistency sustainable, enjoyable, and something that I can actually stick with. So to summarize, consistency is not about perfection or never missing a day. Even if I were to miss 1 week or 2 from this channel, from posting videos on this channel, I'm not going to dwell on it. I've skipped 1 or 2 weeks, but I'm going to come back and return back to being consistent. I'm not going to dwell on those 1 or 2 weeks that I've missed. Because it happened. What am I going to do? I can only control my present self. I can't control my past self. It's a steady effort, guided by a clear vision, supported by small habits, and maintained even when life throws a spanner at the works. It's about celebrating small wins, focusing on your own progress, and building momentum over time. Remember, consistency shapes not just what you achieve, but who you become. It turns someone who tries to someone who shows up. And here is something for you guys to think about. If consistency is the key, what door could you open in your life right now by simply showing up day after day? And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to check out my recent video that I did where I talked about parasocial relationships and attachments and why we care so much about strangers online. And if you want to follow along for more reflection, chatting, discussion type videos like this, then feel free to subscribe so that you will not miss out. Anyway, guys, thank you very much. See you guys when I see you.